Dan Negroni's here, one of my close friends who has changed my life in many ways. I'm very serious about that, but he's also Chief Launchbox Officer. I remember when you were Chief Counsel for companies here in San Diego and you decided I want to do something more. And of course, Dan is the CEO, coach, consultant, Chief Launch Officer for, is it called Launchbox 360 anymore?
Yeah, Launchbox 365 and a book.
And Dan,
where's my book?
Yeah, where's the book? He can't work on these. I love when the guest says, "Hey, where's the book?" we got the yeah. Can we get the book out here? Your first book, Chasing Relevance.
Yes.
Which I would encourage everyone to read it because it's one of those books where 7 years ago you said what was going to happen.
God, it's almost 10 years ago, but I'm not dating us.
Hey, listen, 10 is the new 80. I said, you said in the next 5 years, 75% of your customers and 75% of your workforce are going to be millennial. Well, that millennial thing left the train station. Yeah. And then we became...
now we have Gen Z.
That's right.
So, and it was so interesting, Dan, because nobody on the keynote speaking circuit, no author was actually attacking the fact that, look, we've got a big paradigm shift going on here, and we should talk about it. You've taken that forward to going from, okay, this is a new normal, but now we have to actually help these people and
these people.
You people. Well, be relatable. Listen, I'm to the point now where I'm the one sending the email. We're going to scroll down to China and it says, hang in there meme, and my kids are helping with it. I mean, the point is, I am really, really encouraged about the future. I wasn't so encouraged maybe during millennial times, but these kids are changing the deal where it's you know.
I think you said that last time we had them here.
Yeah.
You were like, wow, impressive.
They are impressive.
They are impressive, yes.
You know, I've got a 285-month-old that I live with in my house, my son, but I'm just amazed at how fast and how quickly they pick stuff up that to me is so
Can I ask you guys are college students from Cal State San Marcos.
Yes.
Professor Dan Negroni in business law class.
Yes.
Do we seem like old crusties to you? No, honestly, no, seriously.
Come on.
Is there a divide between, you know, like if you came to work for me as a, you know, defraculator consultant, is there this sort of invisible sort of divide? We're the crusties and you guys are coming up and we just get out of my way and hashtag stop helping?
Who wants to talk? Anyone?
Do you believe in that? Do you think that that I'm not saying we're obsolete, but do you think that there's a difference between you and me in terms of the way we think?
Yeah.
Here.
See, I love this.
Derek.
Do you know what I think the difference is? You guys are way smarter.
There's a big difference in the way we think because we think technology and future and everything. I feel like you guys think more old school, more hands-on.
Paper and pen?
Yes.
Hold on, sorry. Hang on, my pager's going off.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Whiteboard,
You
dry erase
embrace
marker.
the technology, whereas we're a little fearful of it because we don't know how well it works, but it's all you've known, and you're like, let's go. This is the way it is.
Does it entertain you when we try to act like we know technology?
Yes. We find it super funny, honestly.
Hey, I got this.
It's like a little kid trying new technology. Yeah. I'm barely learning it.
I want to know why the little girl that depended on me her whole life, who now I have to call and ask, hey, I think I erased my trash bin.
Yep.
What do I do, hon?
Yep.
I mean, are you guys just, when did you pick up your first screen, you think?
Can you repeat that again?
Your first screen, your first, like...
when I was, I believe, in 5th grade, I had my first phone. It was like the iPhone SE, a little small one. And then after that, through the years, everybody started getting a phone, and then that was the new meta. And now everybody has a phone.
The new meta. Yeah. I'm stealing that. It's one last question for you. If you didn't have your phone and you had to do a report on the American Civil War and you had a bookcase full of books and you went to and there's a book on it,
would you give up?
Would you ask Mike to write it for you?
I'll take the F.
Do you think you could, because we did a pretty complete job of telling our history back then. It took us longer.
Yeah.
But do you think that you could work under those conditions at this point?
Yes and no. The reason is because nowadays I believe our generation we get so bored so easily in like one topic, and so for a book for us it's very hard. We'd rather read like on a computer where they can assist us, or it could be an audio book and stuff like that. So yeah, it would be hard.
Is it about efficiency?
Yes, ma'am.
See, I feel like I'm one of the the college kids.
Oh,
I'm one of them.
How hard is it right now not to sit and look at your phone and have to stare at us and listen?
Well,
is it just agony?
How hard is it to have to stare at us? I think it's
that's a given, but is it hard not to go and look?
They've already been doing it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
they
mean,
have?
I do it
How
even
dare
between
you.
the
I do it-
breaks.
I do it all the time,
the
too.
Yeah.
It's
Hey,
addictive.
Dan, what's the purpose? What's the focus this year in business law?
Well, we're going to learn every different topic of business law, from criminal to torts to property to contract, to what law is, where it comes from, to ethical behavior. Right, that's going to be a hot one, I'm sure. To
The one thing I know about the law is
intellectual property. Yeah.
Well, one thing I know about the law in this country is it doesn't matter who's right or wrong. It's the cost of defense. Like, if I get accused of something, it's cheaper for me to pay the attorney to answer it.
Yeah, I think the real thing that we owe them the gift of, though, I mean, especially with AI, especially with having the ability to get any information at any time, and I kind of told them that this in the first day. It's only day 3 today. But it's how they learn to think about things. And we've talked about this here on this very show, that AI is garbage in, garbage out. And so they really need to learn how to make decisions and use critical thinking, because the addiction to all the other things never, ever will replace the ability for them to actually have a unique thought of their own and to figure out a problem, right, to solve a problem.
You know, what's interesting is you think about business contracts, and we go into business in the name of good business. Everybody's happy.
Yeah.
But we're writing an agreement as if something goes south. And the funny part about that is, I've always thought to myself, hey, this is great, let's get the contract done. But I've had 1 or 2 times in my life where, thank goodness, I had you or somebody else to think 3 steps ahead, which is really what you're analytically thinking, okay, what if the train leaves the station and goes in the wrong direction?
Yeah,
Right?
and how are we going to deal with that? And I think, it's funny because I ask them the first class all the time, what do you want to learn? And most of them really want to learn how to communicate, how to negotiate, how to make sure that they can read a contract, protect themselves, all the normal things in the world. And so it's about teaching them to think. And I think, as a whole, and I'm not going to poo-poo on any college, or I think Cal State San Marcos is great, but we suck at that. And there's a technical term. We suck at being able to have their backs, to teach them, to listen to what Derek said about what the world's like for them, and to find a bridge, to bridge the gap and to bridge technology. And we need to do it.
I agree with that. And I think what's interesting is, if you guys had to enter into a contract, let's say you're going to hire somebody to do something for you. Are you skeptical going in? Because our generation turned into trust but verify. I kind of feel like this generation is, hold on, step down, because I'm ready, shoot, aim. I believe this is a ready, aim, shoot. Are you guys, do you trust basically the process of business, or are you sort of, I got to button things up before I start?
Do we want to answer that?
Gunnar, you want to answer that? You're shaking your head.
Come on, Gun.
I mean, do you understand my question? Like, if you and I had to do a contract,
Yeah.
and you like me anyway, and you've done your reference check, you're not just going to trust me anyway. I mean, you're going to cross your I's and dot your T's, right?
Well, I feel like the biggest thing is, like, because we're young and stuff like that, so people are like, oh, we could take advantage of these kids because they don't know what they're talking about. Hopefully they'll just sign their name on the paper, and then, then.
But do you think there's a nascent sort of attitude that
Skepticism.
we want to,
Yeah, because, I mean, before you sign a contract, like, you don't, like, not say you don't know what it is, but if you read it and you understand it, like, you could be signing up to anything, right?
Right.
So I feel like it's just very important to, like, okay, like, is this for sure I want to do this? Like, am I 100% on that? I'm not sure just by our age, but, like, I think it's just like taking advantage.
So
type
do
thing.
you-
I feel it's like this. Like when you go to a restaurant, the waiter, for me, starts off at 20%.
Yeah.
Then he loses it from there. I feel like they look at a contract. And,
I think it's a trust thing.
Yeah, right.
There are 2 things. Tell me if I'm wrong, guys and gals. It is trusting yourself to make sure that you make the right decision. I see a lot of heads. And trusting the other people that have pretty much let you down, or you look at it and you say, really, WTF? I mean, that's what it's about.
So
I
how
think-
do you get to trust them? Because, I was going to ask,
Conduct
how
due
much
diligence,
do you,
right?
because now you have the internet, you have reviews, you have different things, and ChatGPT or whatever. So do you go to those places to research?
because I'm
the
not
people
that
you're
Sully.
dealing with, or-
That's the other Sully. Just like,
I mean, I never really signed a contract or anything like that.
but
so I-
let's say that you're going to sign a contract with me.
Okay.
To let's say you're going to sign a contract with me to remodel your apartment.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to put in a sauna, maybe a pole, a fridge, and you're trusting me to spend. Let's say it's going to cost you $3,000.
Okay.
And I'm going to do it for you. What? How do you make that decision that I'm the right guy and that
Well, so like first I would search like up who you are, right? I would see like your previous, like, oh, does this guy actually renovate apartments, or is he just like some guy with money that just wants to do what he wants, right? So if I see like some like, if I see like some actual like, okay, like he actually knows what he's doing and I trust it, just using the Googles like.
So you
searching
conduct
out.
due diligence.
Yeah. Pretty much, and then I'll be like, okay, I mean, like, screw it.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. The entrepreneurial spirit. Because I fear that because you guys have been hammered. I mean, you've been screwed economically the last few years. I sort of feel like I hope people understand that risk is intrinsic to success. You've got to take a risk to have something happen. I hope that we're not paying.
For sure.
All right, Big Biz Show.
about that.
85 million TV homes strong. We are on American Forces Network. We're on Biz TV. We're on.
Lots more to come. Don't go anywhere.